segment 2 takes us what we were just jabbering about not too long ago. NXT versus TNA is taking place as we speak. They are doing a joint show, I think they're in the Performance Center, if I'm not mistaken, and it's all going down right now as we speak. Let me check real quick what the live results are before we even get into this. Oh yeah, it's almost over, basically.
Wow, damn.
They opened up with the Hardys defeating Dark State, so now they are the TNA and NXT Tag Team Champions. Matt and Jeff Hardy have won the developmental tag team titles. Thank God for that. Those young up and coming Hardys from North Carolina. Team NXT, JC Jane, Jada Parker, Sol Roca, and Lola Vice defeated Team TNA, Kalani Jordan, Jessie McKay, Cassie Lee, and Maria Sade from TNA. Ethan Page retained his title against Mustafa Ali. I said it correctly.
Nice.
And in the ring right now, I'll give you guys the results once this match has been updated here. But it's Team NXT and Team TNA. So for four card show, it's a CW show, so they can't really go all that hard. But yeah, that's what's going on right now with NXT and TNA. But I said at the beginning of the show when I meant it. It's a great thing that they're doing right now with TNA and NXT, with the relationship going on with that. But man, at its peak, we could have really had some barn burners between WWE and TNA. There have been many a year I could look at,
especially when this was there. My God.
Oh my God. That's probably the one thing that would have made the experience not as enjoyable, because I think Vince would have played an extremely large amount of hardball.
Yeah.
Especially someone like Dixie or even Jarrett, because remember, Jarrett and Vince at the time didn't really have the best relationship.
And even on screen, Vince would overshadow kind of anybody. Even if they came to an equitable agreement, they didn't have an authority figure that was going to be able to stand up charisma-wise in that vacuum.
No
way. It just wouldn't work.
It wouldn't have worked. But at the same time, the current situation of NXT and TNA, we see Santino Marella coming out for TNA. They haven't brought out Shawn Michaels for that. It really hasn't been like they haven't done it like Santino and Shawn Michaels.
I mean, would you?
No, if I'm
wouldn't.
I'm Shawn. Hell no, absolutely not. The guy with the fucking
sign Sting back, make him the guy, and then we'll talk.
Shawn would do it for Sting.
Yeah, 100%.
Shawn would have done it for Sting. He's like, Steve's gonna be there. Absolutely, let's go.
Done.
Let's do it. I mean, let's go. Actually, not for nothing. I know Sting said he wouldn't go back in the ring again, and I'm all for it. Stay out of the ring, but a couple extra bucks, do a little something on the side, especially considering TNA is a kind of a stationary target at this point. I'm not opposed to it. But Tony Khan, that Tony Khan money, baby. Oh my God, he must have salt lick at the end of that dick.
No, it's cocaine.
It's cocaine.
Allegedly.
It's the cocaine, son. So one of the things that I wanted to do with this particular segment, I wanted to go back in time just a little bit, and I wanted us to select a year where it would have been a little bit more, even, right? A little bit more of a, because I don't think really NXT or TNA at this point in time have game-changing stars, right? I mean, it's an interesting concept, but I mean, at one point when TNA was really cooking and WWE was kind of right there, there was some opportunity. Steve, you hit me with a year when we were going over this that actually kind of surprised me. I was very not to say that it was a bad choice or a bad year, but of all the years, I was like, oh, okay. Talk me through that. What was the year that you picked?
I actually chose 2012 because I think that it was right before and like right during sort of like the Aces and Eights sort of like beginning of that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where they still had some star power at the top. Their mid card was still really good. Also, WWE, a lot of the newer guys were kind of starting to get a foothold. They were still hungry, like guys like Cody, guys like Cesaro. Seth Rollins was just getting his start kind of there. Ziggler was still a factor, but you still had guys like Triple H. You still had guys like Undertaker. Cena was still around, so you still had star power and guys on the up and come that could match up pretty well. I thought that they were the best balance of two cards.
Okay. All right. Joe, you have any fond memories of these rosters from back in the day, or is there a particular?
You're damn right, because you got one of the best wrestlers on the mic and in the physical peak shape of man. This is how men should look. And I'm talking about Samoa Joe. He's built just like me. So that is peak shape human being.
And it's Joe.
And his name is also Joe, so you can't go wrong with that.
So male physique right there.
Yes, yes.
This is what it looks like. Drink it in, Junior.
The omega male of our species.
Yes. Apex. That's a 2008, baby. Samoa Joe.
2008.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So 2012.
So you had Kurt Angle, AJ Styles, Booker T. They were throwing down. It was getting fun. It was silly but great. And the things just worked, and you had peak physique for men.
So you guys were picking years based off of primes. I'm noticing that. I mean, he did for 2012. I could make an argument, and I mean, you picked Joe. What was it? 2008.
Yeah,
okay.
That was a good year for me too.
Your year, 2008, was a good year.
Yeah, we was alive. Everything was great. You know?
I didn't have a kid in 2008, so I'm.
Oh wow!
I was at war.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Jesus.
Serving this goddamn country.
I thought I'd say bring Bush back.
Oh, any PTSD from those rations? Yum eats.
Oh wow!
Me personally, I went the potential route. I wanted them all young, so I went 2006 because this is Christian Cage, this is Kurt Angle.
I was like 2006.
So, yeah, this is Team Canada. This. I mean, we're talking about that's the TNA side of it, and then we go to the other side. 06. This is Kurt Angle had just left WWE in 06. He switches teams to TNA. It's real. It's damn real. Yeah. You put Perk Angle on TNA against the WWE roster. Oh, sweet baby G. We're talking Batista, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. You're going up and down the list of legends. I liked that year because of the legends. Because I thought those legends would have 2006 Shawn Michaels against 2006 AJ Styles.
Okay.
I'm hard right now. Just at the thought of it.
That's a permanent condition.
I want to see all of it. The 2006 Taker against 2006 Joe. Oh. Listen, what I'm telling you, I want to get them in the years before they figured out the wisdom of wrestling. In your years, they're smart to the business. They're not taking a whole lot of bumps. They're not coming off the top rope to the floor. 2006 Styles would do a crossbody from the rafters all the way 30 feet there. That's still spiral tap, AJ. He doesn't give a shit about life. He doesn't care about knees in 2006. Are you kidding me? They just give him a few beers at the end. Hot dog and a handshake. That's all it takes. That's all it would take. 2006, man, that was a good year for me. Personally.
I still feel like 2012 because I like the fact that in a lot of cases, and we talked about this because we have problems. I don't know if Joe has the same problems we do. Both of us booked shows and wrote down freaking things and like all this. I texted him. I was like, I had to limit myself to 8. He's like, I wrote two night extravaganza.
I had an event already in my head. It was like Saturday and Sunday, WWE versus TNA.
Oh man, yeah, I had like Team TNA versus Team WWE.
I still struggle because I'm like, yeah, damn, who's the main event though?
I would always do it because you could download in the wrestling games. I would always do it that way because you could download the characters in the CAW once Xbox got on the scene, and I was like, there we go.
Oh, shout out to Pro Wrestling Sim. If you are a nerd, that is the game you want.
No,
Pro Wrestling Sim is that like
Pro Wrestling Sim. You basically just book everything, the storylines, the gimmicks, the contract. We'll talk later. It's a whole can of worms. But my main event, my opening match, because I limited it to one card, so I'll just do my opening match and my main. For the TNA Championship and I Quit match, CM Punk versus AJ Styles. Again, this is 2012. And then for the WWE Championship, Kurt Angle versus Bryan Danielson.
Oh,
or Daniel Bryan
Wow,
at the
the
time.
dream match, a technical
that's a good
dream,
one.
Just
a technical marvel. Yeah, no, I think I already gave mine away when I said that because I definitely Styles and Shawn.
Oof.
That's definitely one that I wanted. Joe and Taker. Excuse me, definitely one. Underappreciated one. Underappreciated one. Follow me on this. You may or may not get down with it, but remember the year that I gave you it was 06.
Mm-hmm.
I would love, and I know people are gonna think this is an outrageous thing, but Triple H and Christopher Daniels. I would
Oh,
have
that would be good.
I would have actually liked that one. I know the size difference is different, but Daniels was a veteran in 06. Like he was already
Yeah.
kind of established at that point. I think him and Hunter could have done something really, really, really good. And I'll just throwing that out there. But there's so many different ways that you could go. And I know someone's watching this right now and going, Dave's not saying a whole lot. But that's okay.
Right.
Dave's doing his taxes right now.
I'm preparing for 26.
This is because what happens is that my brother took the ride. He saw most of this. It just I have the Asperger's. It's all.
Mm.
Nah,
It's
I was
all-
I was grinding a different. I was heavy into my games at that time, so that shit was on in the background, but I wasn't paying attention to that.
We had multiple TVs in the room. He was doing his thing, and I was doing my thing.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, he took the ride for a lot of the Ring of Honor stuff, a lot of the TNA. Those early 2000s, I was all over everything. New Japan was on there, Ring of Honor was on there, TNA was on there, all WWE obviously. But like whenever I would go to indie shows, I'd wind up with the DVDs, right? So the Ring of Honor shows used to sell DVDs from like everybody.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
You can get
I have some of them
DVDs
still.
in there for some reason. Yeah, I know. I saw it in your house. I was jealous.
Yeah.
As fuck. I was jealous. He had this guy. I forgot what was that. What
I
was
have
it?
the one Joe Punk.
Yes.
You know, peak male. And I have Daniels and McGinnis. Because
Listen,
I went to those.
Another pretty good one. If you're only gonna have two,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, my dumb ass is looking for myself. Where am I? Where am I? And it was like, damn it, they didn't have 4K at this time.
it was two.
It was.
There you go. His too. My wife does this thing where whenever we're on a long road trip, she just decides to quiz me. I don't know. She thinks it's fun. And she just starts throwing not just question and answer, but like open ended. So like
nice.
ask a question and then right. So she hit me with it one day. She was just like, because of the NXT TNA thing, I told her about that we're doing that. She goes, if you had to pick somebody, if you had to pick one person, hold on, Paul Green, wasn't that peak CM Punk as well, or am I a year late? No, I think if you want to put peak Punk, I think you're going with Steve's pick. I think 2012 was
that was the 434-day run.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
He was champion that whole year. He was champion.
Yeah,
he didn't lose it till 2013. I'll take 2003. That way I can get Eddie versus Chris against the team. Oh,
that's pretty good.
That's
pretty good.
That's an excellent choice. Yeah,
Eddie and Chris against the young TNA guys would have been fucking sick. I would have taken that. Oh man, he just fucked my whole head up.
Their careers would have been shorter, but
yeah. Oh man. So my wife does this thing, and I told her about the NXT TNA thing. She goes, if you had to pick one person, who would you say throughout the history of TNA is like the face of TNA, the person that put him on the thing? My brain said AJ Styles. And she goes, okay, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. Then she slid and she went, what about Ring of Honor? Now that could be debated, but this was my own personal pick as far as like, because when she says the face, I was trying to get a criteria because in my head I'm thinking, who put it on the map? Who's the guy that built it? Who's the guy that made it a thing? And again, it's debatable. I chose Punk. Now it could have been Joe. It could have been like there's a number of people you can make an argument. I actually tie Punk and Joe together because I feel like that feud is what put the company on the map. So I had said Punk, and she goes, okay, and we're going through all these different things. She got the ECW, and that's even harder for me to pick. I'm like, ECW, like the original ECW? She's like, yeah. I was like, God damn. I mean, I lean more towards Shane, but I could see it in a number of different ways. Then she goes, what about ECW 2.0, like the other one when it went to WWE? I said, you know what?
Still
Punk.
Yeah.
And she went, Punk again. I was like, the boy's nasty. The boy good.
Yeah,
And it was a
not
seamless
wrong.
transition. When he left Ring of Honor in 05, he went to OVW for a short amount of time and then got picked up by ECW. So he was the man in one company and then immediately went to the next company. It was already the fucking man. So we were like, fuck. what a goddamn run. So I love the opportunity to talk about this kind of stuff where you're like, because it's all open-ended stuff, right? It's all subjective, even with your card. Like, it's a phenomenal card. But if I gave that year to another wrestling head, they might
Choose something completely
go
different.
with a different component and all kinds of and all kinds of different components. So, Joe, you
Yes,
picked
sir.
2008.
Indeed. Yes.
Of those talents on that roster,
Mm-hmm.
who did you have? Did you pick a main
I got
event?
Booker T,
Okay.
not Booker Wee. Just want to put that out there. Kurt Angle, AJ
Third
Styles.
digit reference in this show. So far.
Respect.
Yeah, we had two now. You brought up the first?
Uh-huh.
I'm back with the.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So Kurt Angle, Booker T, and AJ Styles. Peak. It's great.
Now we keep bringing up the same names, but you know what? There's so Abyss, right?
Abyss, of course.
Team,
Yeah.
Team 3D. The Guns are on here.
Yeah.
Homicide's on here, and Hernandez, LAX is on here.
Wow.
As far as like talents for these years, Petey Williams is
Petey
on
Williams,
here.
yeah.
Senshi Loki is on here.
I got a pretty pumped year. If I don't say so
An
myself.
active Sting.
Yeah,
An active
Sting. Leave Sting out.
Yeah, an active Sting.
My favorite wrestler at the time and singer. Look at that.
If you go early enough,
Eric Young.
Yeah, you can get Raven on here. Bobby Roode's on here.
Bobby
Beer
Roode.
Money. Ho. That what's that? Oh, I want to say 08, 09 for Beer Money.
Because he turned. I think he turned in 2012. That's when he became the It Factor.
Yeah. That was a great run. Fuck.
I try.
Bobby.
How the fuck they dropped the ball on that? God, I mean, it was beautiful to be glorious, but they didn't continue.
Well, that's the problem. He became an entrance.
Yeah.
Cut his balls off by making him too cool for school.
Glorious.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now he's a kick-ass agent.
Yeah.
Doing his goddamn thing on the side. Yeah, I know.
Dude, and shout out to Bad Influence. Don't get enough credit as a tag team. Kazarian and fucking Daniels. Oh, my God. They don't get enough credit as a tag team. I'm sorry.
No, they don't. What was that? SCU, right?
Yes.
It was Bad Influence. That.
Oh,
at
yeah.
that
At that time. AEW did
SoCal University?
SoCal University.
Something like that. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, because they added Scorpio.
Oh, yeah, that guy. What the hell is he doing over there now? Jesus Christ.
Looking for that salt lick. I don't know.
Look at his. Damn, they got him looking for it, bro. That's crazy work, son.
Way to go.
Damn. I
think it's blurred behind Dave.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Hey, so which years would y'all pick for the ladies? Oh,
Is no wait Awesome Kong? Is she still there?
Wait, we can't have this debate unless we can figure out what year was Beautiful People really fucking kicking.
Was that
Beautiful
09?
People, Awesome Kong, Gail Kim, that whole run with Mickey
I want to
James,
say that was 09.
Madison Rain, 09. Oh, the WWE was getting their ass kicked in because in 09 the women were yikes.
Yeah, they had Daffers at that point.
Oh,
Daphne.
Yeah. But hold on.
Yeah, I think it was 09.
I'm looking for
ODB's there.
I'm looking up the women now for 09. Alicia Fox, Beth
Tara's still there.
Yikes.
Yeah.
This Eve Torres, they're cooked. Jillian Hall
for WWE, yeah. That's why my 2012 had AJ Lee versus Gail Kim for the Knockouts title, and then had ODB, Mickey James, and Tara versus Beth Phoenix, Paige, and Naomi.
Oh, so maybe 2012 then. Maybe that's the year then. Maybe we went too early. Because I mean, too early. TNA knockouts were killing it that year, or those earlier years. The women's.
There were so many years they were killing it, though.
Yeah,
so many years.
We almost got our
years ahead.
We almost got our first women's pay-per-view in TNA before we got it in WWE. We were very,
I think we should have.
We probably should have, yeah. I I tuned in every week to see let the pigeons fly.
Pigeons fly. Yep.
Let the pigeons loose.
That cameraman needed a bonus.
I've never seen such an over vagina shot
Yep.
ever. Like, it's the most iconic camel toe shot in the history of television.
Stacy
And then
was
she would,
like,
and then she would point it. Bow, bow. Get over here, cameraman. Check out these lips.
Stacy Keebler was doing
That's
something.
fucking
She's like,
wild.
hold my beer. I got this.
Oh yeah. Well, she didn't have. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and defame anybody's vagina lips, but there's a difference in vagina lips. Some are fuller.
Some look like an empty shirt sleeve.
Some look like Arby's. Yay! It
exploding
has the
cigar.
meats.
Exploded cigar.
Some look like Liza Minnelli after a Broadway situation.
Oh no!
Plumpers.
The old
Okay.
wax lips.
The old wax lips routine.